Booktubeathon Day 3. Hey, what's up, cool geeks? It's Amerie. I have been reading something really fantastic. I just started it today. I'm about 80 pages through. The day's pretty much almost over now, so that's probably all I'm going to do. But I love it. This really would have been great during my reading slump. Speaking of my reading slump, I have a theory on that. I'm not going to go too much into the book here because I want to save that for the wrap up and everything, and I'm still pretty early on. I'm reading Americanah by Chimamanda and Ngozi Adichie. There's so much hype about this book, but what I can say so far, it's very well deserved. I've tabbed a bunch of stuff. I usually don't tab things. I am a dog earer. I have no problem with dog earing things, and I have a good memory when it comes to what to passages. So even when I dog ear something, I'll be able to tell why I dog eared. I'll be able to find very easily why I dog eared it. I have the yellow tabs for very poignant, great lines. Blue tabs for very interesting ideas, not only in the context of what's happening in the book, but just outside of that. And purple tabs, I only have 2 so far. Purple tabs where I was just seeing, as a writer, how she set me up for this passage with that passage, just very craft things. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with the tabs though, because my writing craft books have a bunch of tabs on there. For one thing, I just feel like I'm just using a lot of tabs. How many tabs are you going to have to buy if you tab up all your books? And it kind of gives me the mind frame of a writing craft book, so I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the tabs when it comes to other books after this one. It's just such a funny read. I put it off for so long. I can totally see why this book is getting so much hype. So I realized I actually started just going on about the book, and I'm going to cut that whole section out. I'm not going to talk about all of that now because I want to save that for the wrap up as well as my August wrap up. All I can say, this is definitely a fantastic book. It's funny. It's a bit irreverent as far as her not being afraid to address certain things, certain assumptions. I really love the voice as well. I wanted to share one passage with you guys because I thought it was really funny, and it gives you a good taste of the voice in the book and what she's talking about. So she's in America, she's writing in this blog, and she doesn't always tell everybody what the blog is called or go into it because she doesn't know how it will affect the conversation. That's what she's explained before we get into this passage. If they asked what she did, she would say vaguely, "I write a lifestyle blog," because saying, "I write an anonymous blog called Race Teenth, or Various Observations About American Blacks, those formerly known as Negroes, by a non-American Black," would make them uncomfortable. She had said it, though, a few times. Once to a dreadlocked white man who sat next to her on the train, his hair like old twine ropes that ended in a blonde fuzz, his tattered shirt worn with enough piety to convince her that he was a social warrior and might make a good guest blogger. "Race is totally overhyped these days. Black people need to get over themselves. It's all about class now, the haves and the have-nots," he told her evenly. And she used it as the opening sentence of a post titled, "Not all dreadlocked white American guys are down." Then there was the man from Ohio, who was squeezed next to her on a flight. A middle manager, she was sure, from his boxy suit and contrast collar. He wanted to know what she meant by lifestyle blog, and she told him, expecting him to become reserved or to end the conversation by saying something defensively bland like, "The only race that matters is the human race." But he said, "Ever write about adoption? Nobody wants black babies in this country, and I don't mean biracial, I mean black. Even the black families don't want them." He told her that he and his wife had adopted a black child, and their neighbors looked at them as though they had chosen to become martyrs for a dubious cause. Her blog post about him: "Badly dressed white middle managers from Ohio are not always what you think." That's just a taste. I was laughing so out loud because I could totally see these conversations happening. I loved that because not only because it's funny, which it really is, it's sarcastic, but because it also made you think about that whole concept. Is it more about class? Is it more about race now? What it means to be black even. I mean, it's just a quick line, but when he's saying not biracial, I'm talking black, it's like that's another whole conversation because black people are so diverse. I'm black, I'm also Korean, so I'm biracial. And so he's making this distinction as far as being biracial and being black or black, you know, black. I had a ball with the 80 pages that I've already read, so I will keep you guys updated as Booktubeathon continues. But if you haven't picked this up, it's great, guys. It's great. I was going to go into what I think my reading slump is about, but I'll save that for another time because I don't want this update to be too long. So I will see you guys later. Bye. As you guys already know, I have been reading Stephen King's 11/22/63. The 7th challenge was to read 7 books, so this is my 7th book I've already started. I'm almost halfway through. I'm not sure the 7 books are going to happen. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're not going to happen.